Well, good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to a Wednesday afternoon matinee of high school basketball here at the Mule Barn. I'm Randy Olson along with Jeff Wise, and Mick McGuire is on the camera for us this afternoon as well. So, man, we've just got a cast of characters up here in the loft tonight, and it's weird to be playing basketball on a Wednesday afternoon, Jeff, but hey, I dig it. Let's do it.
Anytime we can get a game in, that's great.
That's right. This is the final week of the basketball season. It's hard to believe, and it's all winding down.
It's going really quick.
All winding down. The Mules playing 5 games this week. That's right, 5 games. Mules are 13-1 on the season now, taking on the Cisne Running Lions today. Another rival from across the county, and Cisne comes in at 8-4. Obviously, Cisne a very small school, but hey, they're scrappy, and they've picked up a couple of big wins, including a win last night over Christ Our Rock. And so, again, you don't want to overlook them, do you?
No, they look like they've got some pretty good size. They don't have a bunch of numbers, but I think they got some good guard play, and like I say, they got some height. Speaking
of height, yeah, they've got Connor Brack in there. I think he goes – they don't have him listed in the program as far as his height, but I stood next to him when I did a game at Cisne earlier in this year. I would say he's probably going 6'4", 6'5", and kind of a wide body in there too. And then you've got Gavin Featherling also about 6'2" or 6'3". So, yeah, they can give you some size and some rebounding. And then you mentioned guard play. They've got a freshman guard in Andon Atwood, who is just a freshman, but he doesn't play like a freshman.
No, he had a really good grade school career and just keeping it going.
And, of course, you know his dad, Alex Atwood, up at Cisne, who was a good athlete. And so, you know, he comes from a good bloodline, so you know he's going to compete. And, again, we've watched him play a few times this year. And this Cisne team can get up and down the court. They can score some points. Kevin Bowen's a good coach. He's a Mount Vernon boy, played for the Rams. And I don't know if you knew it or not, but Kevin also played college ball down at Rend Lake.
I think I did know that.
He had a good career down at Rend Lake College. He sure did. We've even got the band here today.
That's great.
Yeah, great having a pep band on stage. It's starting to feel more like normal all the time.
Feel like normal, and it's about to be over.
Yeah, that's right. So the Mules played last night and got another win against El Dorado. They won the Black Diamond Conference for the 3rd year in a row, the Black Diamond Conference East. So they got that trophy back on the shelf again for 3 straight years. 13-1 on the season. They'd like to just close out this week on a high note. And, of course, the end of the week is going to end up on Saturday evening. And I'll be up there for that as the Mules will take on the St. Troy Orphans, and that's going to be something special.
That will be a special game. I hope the Mules got legs left.
You and I both. We all hope that the Mules have legs left, playing 5 games this week. St. Troy played last night at Carbondale, and they won. And they've got one more game, I think, on Friday, but they're not playing today or tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So they'll probably be a little bit fresher than the Mules come Saturday night. But we'll worry about Saturday on Saturday. Let's worry about tonight right now as you've got the Cisne Running Lions in town here to take on the Fairfield Mules. We mentioned that this is a Wednesday afternoon matinee doubleheader. We got Lady Mules after this.
Yeah, it's the ladies' game and the boys too. It'll be a great deal tonight.
Boy, the perks of this free admission and getting in to do ball games,
right?
That's right. You and Mick both tonight. That's great. Yeah, the Lady Mules will be taking on the Weber Township Lady Trojans in a non-conference game this evening. So it'll be kind of cool seeing varsity boys and varsity girls back-to-back, and you can watch them both here with us live on AreaSports.net on the separate different links here on the website. Again, it's kind of a weird start this afternoon at 4:30. Some of you still at work, some of you still in your cubicle. Kim's probably not getting any work done now.
Probably not.
I mean, she's done for the day. I'm
sure she is.
Got the door closed and her feet up on the desk, and
Yep.
Might be some other parents out there like that as well. I don't know. Could be, but no, we're glad to be able to bring you the action here live on AreaSports.net. It's absolutely free. There's no pay-per-view, but we do have some sponsors that help us pay for all the streaming costs, because there are still costs involved in doing what we do. We've got to pay for the bandwidth. We've got to pay for the streaming costs. We've got to pay for the website. All that's got to be paid for so that we can come out and do what we do for you and do it free of charge and not charge you any pay-per-view. So for that, we do have some sponsors along the way that kind of help the bills, and that's a good thing, and we thank them so much as well. So we're going to let you hear from a few of our sponsors right now, and then we'll be back with more action from the Mule Barn in just a moment.
Whether you're being cautious by staying close to home or life has just been a little too busy, you can still take advantage of the unique products and services we've designed with you in mind. You can now open and apply for a variety of checking accounts online and receive the benefits that come along with them, including high interest or cash back with a Moolah account, protection beyond your bank account with Secure Plus, online and mobile banking, and local customer and community service. Simply visit us at fnbcommunitybank.com. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City. Back here at the Mule Barn, Randy Olson along with Jeff Wise. Jeff, the Mules got off to a little bit of a slow start last night against the El Dorado Eagles, as El Dorado jumped on them at the end of the first quarter, didn't they?
Yeah, both games, JV and varsity, both struggled. I thought El Dorado had a pretty good game plan. I think they played a lot of zone against us, and threes weren't falling too well.
And that's the thing. More and more teams seem to be playing the zone against the Mules, and if you're having a bad shooting night, if the legs are not there and the shots aren't going in, it could be a little bit of a struggle.
That's correct. You got to be able to rebound, and that zone blocks that out.
And you got to be able to score some points in transition too, and let your defense create some offense for you, which the Mules have been real good at this year.
Yeah, that's one thing that did hamper them last night. By that zone, they didn't get up and down coming off the defense. So
yeah, we got the band here. We got the cheerleaders. We're actually officially doing the school song, and those 49 or 50 fans that are here are standing up to
that's a good sight.
Yeah, to enjoy the school song. So again, we're slowly but surely getting back to normal. And speaking of normal, the Fairfield Memorial Hospital's had a lot to do with that, with all the vaccines that have been given out the last couple of weeks. And I got to tell you, Jeff, I've talked to a couple of people who live in Mount Vernon who came all the way over to Fairfield to get vaccinated because it was easier, more convenient. You had plenty of vaccines.
Right.
And the two people in particular I talked to, and these were two different families, two different individuals that didn't necessarily know each other. They came at two different times, told me how organized everything was. They couldn't get over how well organized it was out there.
It ran like a well-oiled machine. It really did. We did some planning ahead, and it all fell into place.
Well, that's something you can be proud of, everybody out there at the hospital, for what they've done. I guess the National Guard was involved in that. And
we had National Guard out of Carbondale. Most of them were from Chicago area, but they helped. We gave 1,169 doses of COVID
Is that
vaccine.
right?
Correct.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think for the last 2 days there have not been any COVID cases reported in Wayne County or Jefferson County.
That's correct.
2 days in a row with no COVID cases in either county. And maybe not Edwards County either, but I know for sure not Wayne County and not Jefferson County. So that shows you that we're kind of getting a handle on this now, and it's run its course. And hopefully the worst is behind us. We understand that with football coming, the outdoor sports, with football coming next, that they're going to allow 20% of spectators to attend. And I was talking to Coach Townsend over here sitting to our right a little bit ago, and he doesn't know what that number is going to be, but he's hoping that the number is going to be about 400 or 500 fans.
That would be awesome.
With about 50 to 100 of those fans being visitor fans, which would be nice too.
It is nice, especially for the seniors. Coming here to play from out of town, their family wants to see them.
Right, and he did acknowledge that Fairfield, out of all the Black Diamond schools, does have the largest attendance for football games.
Right.
And so 400 or 500 at some schools would be really a lot.
Right.
But 400 or 500 at Fairfield is not hard to come by because people love their football here in Fairfield and Wayne County. We are going to have the playing of our national anthem here in just a moment, so we'll step away and take another short break and be right back with that here in just a second.
At Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics, your family's care team is close to home. But it's not just about convenience, it's compassionate, quality care. From routine care, vaccines, and DOT physicals to acute needs like disease management, x-ray, and lab work. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics in Carmine and McLeansboro have you covered. Plus, same-day appointments are available and a Carmine walk-in clinic on Saturdays for those unexpected illnesses. With 6 providers and 8 specialty care clinics, maybe it's time to take another look at Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics.
In today's environment, being able to do all of your banking from home is not only convenient, but a necessity. People's National Bank makes it easy for you to do your banking without actually going to the bank. From online banking, mobile banking, free mobile deposit, to transferring funds and paying bills, it's easy and convenient for you to do your banking all from your mobile phone or computer. Get started by going to peoplesnationalbank.com to sign up for online banking today. People's National Bank, making it easy to bank from anywhere. Member FDIC.
Our national anthem this afternoon by the Fairfield High School Pep Band. Nice to have the band here playing them in person.
Sounded good.
Cisne Running Lions are in town. Let's meet them right now. Number 11 is Andon Atwood. He is a freshman, but he can score, and he can handle the basketball, and he can jump. Terrence Martinez, number 14, is a junior. They do not have the heights listed here for Cisne on the program. Gavin Featherling, number 30, is a junior. Jace Hatcher, number 5, is a senior. He's another little guard. And then Connor Brack is their big guy in the middle. He wears number 33. Now for the Fairfield Mules, we expect to see the same starting lineup that we've seen all season long. 5 seniors have started for Coach McElravy all season long, including Noah McElravy, his son, who's being introduced right now, a 5'11 senior guard. Number 12, Brandon Lane, 6'4 senior. Number 14, Colin Massey. He's 5'10 senior. Number 22 is Blake Pruitt. He's a 5'9 senior. And Landon Zerlini, number 24, the Mules' leading scorer, is a 6'4" senior. And I think Landon, what did he have last night? Like 27 or something, I heard.
I believe so.
Going to win against El Dorado. So the Mules are champions of the Black Diamond Conference. They come in here 13-1. Cisne is 8-4. Or Cisne, members of the Midland Trail Conference, and they're having a good season this year. And again, they just have 2 seniors on their squad. So they're starting 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a freshman. Again, no jump ball here during pandemic basketball. It will go to the Running Lions. Mick McGuire on our camera this afternoon. I'm going to free up my hands here a little bit, which is great. Appreciate him being here. He's happy to see some Mules basketball in person as well. Hatcher has it over on the left wing. The Mules do open up in a man-to-man. He's guarded by McElravy. They'll come out to the top here to Martinez. Almost taken away, and it is. Stolen from Atwood. Pass ahead to Zerlini, and he scores. Nice no-look pass there.
That was.
By Blake Pruitt to Landon Zerlini, and the Mules score. Up 2-0. Well, we were talking about that defense creating offense. That's a good example of it.
That was a perfect one.
Here's Atwood down in the middle in the lane. I think he had a shot but passed it up. He's got it again right now, though. They're running some motion offense out there. They're trying to get it inside to Brack. He's the big guy, guarded by Lane right now. Out in the corner, it comes to Featherling. Featherling tries to go baseline. He's cut off. Back out to Hatcher and knocked away by McElravy out of bounds. It'll stay with Cisne.
Mules are playing pretty tight.
Yeah, they are
right now.
That's probably going to be an interesting matchup out there between Hatcher and McElravy.
Yep.
They got him trapped in the corner right now. They throw it away right in the hands of Massey. A good trap by the Mules. They throw it ahead to Zerlini. And he's going to be fouled on the reach-in there by Gavin Featherling.
His first, team's first.
So to be out of bounds to the Mules. Colin Massey will be the trigger man. Comes into Zerlini. He has it taken away from him by Featherling. Gives the ball to Atwood, and here come the Lions. I don't think the running Lions have played Woodlawn yet this year, but they've beaten everybody else in the Midland Trail, so they're having a good season.
Yeah, they are.
Three-pointers on the way, and it's rattled home by Gavin Featherling, and just like that, Cisne has the lead here at 3-2. 6:19 to play, opening quarter at the Mule Barn. Here's Brandon Lane. He'll put up a three ball. It's too strong. Featherling with the rebound. Cisne does not go real deep on their bench, though. That's where depth is going to be an issue for them. The Mules are definitely going to have more depth than the Running Lions.
Yeah, it looks like they only got 4.
Mm-hmm. In the corner with it is Featherling against Zerlini. Again, Featherling about 6'3", but handles the ball pretty decent out there.
Yeah, he did.
Come out to Atwood. He has to save it. Turned it over.
That's 3 already.
Mm-hmm. Little slippery hands there for Atwood here starting out. He's usually a much more sure ball handler, but he may just have a few jitters going on right now.
Yeah,
he'll shake it off. Again, he's just a freshman, but I've seen him light it up in some earlier games this year. Here's Colin Massey for a three ball. It won't go. Rebound taken out there by Terrence Martinez. He'll get it out to Atwood. Here they come. Atwood. Here comes the trap. Has to get rid of it. And it's almost a steal, but picked up in the corner by Martinez, and then it is lost out of bounds.
Yep.
So Mules have forced what? 4 turnovers now?
4 so far.
Yeah. 5:15 to play here in the opening quarter. Cisne does lead it right now, though. Mules a little chilly from the field so far. Brandon Lane has it. Over to Pruitt. Inside it goes to Zerlini. He backs his man down. Over to Massey for an open look, and he got it. The three ball is good for Colin Massey, and the Mules go up 5-3. We've got a student running around with the flag in the
there
gym.
You go.
Boy, things are getting back to normal, aren't they?
They are.
Man, oh, man. Now if we can just get the concession stand open.
Get some popcorn.
That's right. It doesn't smell like popcorn yet. We got to have that. Hey, we got a timeout on the court, and we're going to take one, too. We have a brand new sponsor who wanted to come on and join us for the games. And so we want to welcome them. And if you're looking for a place to get away to in a cabin, hey, just take a look at this. You might like to go.
In today's environment, being able to do all of your banking.
Well, that wasn't it. Let's try this one. If you're looking for a weekend getaway or a unique vacation out in the wilderness and in a rustic environment, you need to try the Cedar Hill River Cabins. Located along the Ohio River just 5 miles from Elizabethtown, it's a great escape with nature and yet all the comforts of home. The Cedar Hill River Cabins, you got to see them for yourselves. There's 7 different cabins to choose from and everything you need to have a wonderful getaway. Find out more information by going on their website at cedarhillrivercabins.com. Hey, we appreciate the sponsorship of Cedar Hill River Cabin. So, Jeff, if you're looking for a getaway, there you go, man. You can be out in the wilderness in a cabin.
I actually been there.
Have you? Down on the Ohio River?
Well, I keep my camper down at the Ohio.
Oh, cool.
That place is just about 2 miles down.
All right, so you know exactly what we're talking about then, don't you?
My son, a lot of people from here stayed there.
Well, how about that? That's neat. And there's another over and back turnover on the Cisne Running Lions. It'll be Fairfield basketball. Yeah, they've been watching a lot of our games this year that we've done here on AreaSports.net, as well as games that Danny and Billy have done on FoxesFans.net. And they said, you know what, we like what you guys are doing. We want to help out, so we want to be a sponsor. So that's how it came together.
Yeah, they've got a nice place.
I
7
cabins to choose from.
Yeah, I was down there last year.
Yeah. Landon Zerlini gets fouled on the shot. He's going to go to the line to shoot 3. And that's second foul on Featherling, and that's going to be a little problematic for the Run Lions. His coach, Kevin Bowen's going to go to his bench. Free throw is good there by Zerlini. Yeah, just 5 miles outside of Elizabethtown. Of course, you can go there and enjoy some good fish, can't you?
That's what we do every time.
Yeah. Russell Best is in the game. He's a sophomore for the Run Lions. He's going to replace Featherling. Cisne gives up some height with that substitution. That free throw is no good, but he got 2 out of 3. So it's 7-3 Mules with 4:29 to go here, opening quarter. Atwood back in the front court for Cisne. They haven't been able to get it into the big guy yet.
Oh, there's a steal.
Yep, Zerlini's got it. Gets it over to Massey, and he scores. Mules running the court well after the turnovers. And timeout by Coach Kevin Bowen. Yeah, he's got to find a way to get the passing angle so they get the ball into Connor Brack, because so far Brack's not had one touch.
No.
And that's their game plan. They got to get the ball into him in order to get some scores and maybe force some fouls on the Mules. So
Mules get out running. It's going to be get bad quick.
That's right. We'll take another break. Be right back.
While our lives have changed dramatically, it has not changed Banterra's commitment to serve you. Our team continues to provide you with unmatched service and top-rated digital banking. We've partnered with the American Red Cross to host blood donation events, and we're offering financial solutions for customers, including small business funding. Plus, we're ready to put people back to work. We're growing and have jobs available for those who want to support our region, because we're more than a bank. Banterra, your partners for life.
Back to live action at the Mule Barn. It's Cisne's basketball length of the floor, and the Mules are pressing. They get it into Brack, and now Hatcher will handle it. Almost falls down, but regains it. Got to stay away from that trap. Brack's got it now, takes it down the lane, and missed the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Mules. Yeah, Brack's definitely got good size for the running lines.
Yeah, he looked like he took it to the rim pretty good, just didn't finish.
They need him to get as many touches as they can. Here's a pass way out front to Martinez, almost taken away. Hatcher gets it back. Gets it ahead to Atwood. He's going to stop and pop a three-pointer, and it rattles in and out. The rebound inside, back up and in by the big guy. That's Connor Brack. That's what he can do. 9-5. And that stops a 7-0 run by the Mules. McElravy with it out front now. He'll stop and pop a three-pointer. Got it. Nothing but net. 12-5 Mules. 3:19 to go first quarter. Atwood will walk it back up. We saw when we were here setting up a little bit ago, Jeff, all the girls were playing volleyball, practicing volleyball. Chet Snyder and the team. And inside it goes to Brack. Kisses it off the glass. Nice move by the big guy.
That was a good move.
Real good move. Strong power move that time. Cuts the lead back to 5. What I started to say was, man, they look like they're already in midseason form. They were playing really, really well.
It's great.
Man, volleyball team's going to be good this year. Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Chet does a really nice job.
Here's Atwood from the elbow, and all of a sudden, Cisne is heating it up. They've cut the lead to 3. 2:35 to play here in the first quarter. Yeah, volleyball season, by the way, will begin next week. The first game is away against Johnson City, and then they'll be here against Mount Carmel and Hamilton County next week.
For 3.
Nothing but nylon. Makes it 15-9. Mules back up by 6 as Hatcher brings it up for the running Lions. In the corner, they work it to Best. And Best travels with the basketball. Turnover gives it back to the Mules.
Saw on Facebook, Jackie Sims' mom said she's going to get to go watch her play volleyball at Wabash Valley.
Hey, that's awesome. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a lot of girls coming through the Lady Mules program have gone on to play volleyball at another level, haven't they? Down through the years.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of them.
4 or 5 at least last year.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's great when you can continue your education and still continue to do something that you love, whether it's volleyball, basketball, or whatever it is. Left-handed shot by Pruitt. Strong move to the basket by Blake Pruitt. Mules back up by 8. Minute 41 left in the quarter. Atwood out front against Massey. Leaves it behind him now to Martinez. Over to Hatcher. Hatcher on the drive.
It's like Mules are going to do a line change here.
I think they are, yeah. Which might help preserve those legs for later in the week, too, you know. Off-balance shot by Atwood won't go, but there's the stick back up and in by Connor Brack. He is dominating the glass down at that end of the floor right now.
He is.
3 or 4 offensive rebounds. two of them, he stuck back in. Here's Massey.
Ooh, air ball.
Yeah, wide right on that one. Here comes the line change that you talked about. Let's catch him up here for you. You got McGuire Taylor in the game, also Lucas Halbert. Also Camden Robbins in the game, as well as Dylan Best and Eric Rogers. And they're going to press as well with the fresh legs out there.
Yep.
Hatcher has it.
There we go.
And there's Dylan Best with the steal. And he gets it over to McGuire Taylor. Taylor. Over to Halbert. Halbert, the lone senior out there. The rest of them are all juniors or sophomores. Yep. Yep. Taken away by Cisne. They've got it now with Atwood. 31 seconds left. Hatcher thinks about a shot but can't. They continue to run the motion offense. Hatcher gets cut off again. 15 seconds left. Atwood's with it now. And a long shot from the corner, and it's going to be a foul on the Mules, and Hatcher's going to go to the line to shoot three. And did they give that to McGuire Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay, it's his first. Team fouls, it's 1 on the Mules and 2 on Cisne as Hatcher will go to the line. And Hatcher is a senior. Him and Brack are the only 2 seniors on this Cisne team. And short on that one. Well, since we got the band here, we'll even have halftime entertainment this game. Man.
Can't wait.
Things are getting back to normal all the time. Got the third one. 17-12 as the ball gets away. He'll stay with Fairfield right in front of the Cisne bench. And it comes to Dylan Best. Out to Halbert. He'll fire one, and he got it. Holy cow, from the volleyball line. Lucas Halbert buries it right at the buzzer to wrap up the first quarter.
That was a deep one.
Woo, boy. You know, he was trying to get that shot off before the buzzer that he didn't even really have his body squared up all the way.
He was still turning.
Yeah, he was still turning, but nonetheless, he got it to go. Big shot by Halbert. Yeah, way to finish the first quarter. We'll be back with more from the Mule Barn in just a moment. It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. Pretty good first quarter for the Mules, 20-12. What are you seeing out there, Jeff?
Well, I'm seeing a lot of pressure defense by the Mules. Cisne's having trouble getting the ball down low to their big guys. Getting a lot of transition points off the defense right now. Three-pointers seem to be falling right now, too.
Yeah. Missed the first couple shots, but the Mules have got hot as of late, including that long one by Halbert to wrap up the quarter. And he's back out there. The same 5 will begin the second quarter. Here is Noah Barger. Missing on the shot, but the Mules chase down the rebound. Almost gets away, and now it does. Cisne has it. Back the other way they go. Atwood has it. Number 21, that is Dawson Harris is out there now for Cisne. Harris is a junior. And they lose it out of bounds. It'll be Mules ball. Mules have a date with Carmi on Friday night at Carmi. And then the Centralia Orphans, they'll go to Trout Arena on Saturday for 3 games starting at high noon. We'll be there for that.
Never know what's going to happen at Carmi.
No, you don't.
It's kind of like playing Flora.
You think? The old NEC.
Oh, yeah.
The old NEC teams. Flora's going to be in the Black Diamond next year. Here's Atwood with a 15-foot jumper, and he buried it. Yeah, we're slowly but surely getting the NEC back together here, just under the name of the Black Diamond, you know.
That's right.
I don't know. Some of them will never rejoin, though.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to see Olney or Red Hill or Lawrenceville come this direction for a conference. That shot is missed, and the Lions have it. Oh, man, taken away, stolen by Barger. He's going to take it all the way in and make the layup. Steal and the deuce for Barger. Makes it an 8-point game, and we got timeout on the court again. And we got some cheering going on here.
Yeah, the band's getting after it.
Yeah, and then we got cheerleaders here as well, and we're making some noise. All right, well, we got timeout on the court, and we'll take one as well and be right back with more in just a moment. Carter Turf and Tractor is now open in their beautiful new location on West Main Street in Fairfield in the former Save-A-Lot building. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday. Well, while you were away, they came back out a little quicker, and the Lions got the ball into Connor Brack, and he scored, which makes it 22-16. Mules have it right now. Zerlini down the lane, has it stripped, picking up out there by Atwood. 5:48 to play here in the first half. Harris has it now. He'll skip it all the way over to Hatcher. Back out to Atwood. Yeah, 3 volleyball games next week for the Lady Mules. They're getting right after it. That one is stolen by Zerlini. Nice save into the hands of Colin Massey, who's back out there. He has it. Here's a shot from almost the volleyball line, off the rim, and rebounded by Featherling.
Yeah, I bet Chet and the girls are ready to get out there.
Yeah. You know, and that's a transition for some of those girls from basketball to volleyball. So they had that big workout today with that volleyball practice. They go home and they rest for maybe a little bit, and they're going to be back here playing basketball at 6:15 tonight. Maybe that's why the girls' game is second tonight.
Maybe.
Maybe why. There's a shot by Atwood, no good. Look who gets the rebound. Again, it's Connor Brack.
You got it.
And he scores. He is a rebounding machine. 22-18. Don't look now, but the Lions are only down by 4.
They're making a comeback.
They're hanging around here. 4:29 to go in the half. Here is McElravy. Back out to Zerlini. He'll fire a long 3, and he banks it in.
Banks are closed.
Yeah, supposed to be. Well, he found one open.
He did.
Mules back up by 7. Atwood working against Massey now. Down the lane he goes, and it's blocked by Zerlini. Gathered back by Brack. And finally going to call the foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he got fouled a couple times there.
I knew it was either going to be a foul or he's going to get called for camping out.
Yeah, he was in there a long time. We got the mask timeout now at 3:59 to go here in the first half. So while they do that, we'll let you hear from these people. Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500. Yeah, Jeff, if we just had the smell of popcorn in the air and 900 more fans in here, this would be pretty normal now.
Yeah, it would. It'd be nice.
We got the band playing. We got the cheerleaders cheering. We got the crowd of 49 people getting all worked up. And we got us a good basketball
good to
game.
Have some noise.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, because some of these games it's been so quiet in the gym, but it's starting to sound and look more like a basketball game now. All right, we come back to live action. It's going to be Cisne ball on the baseline after the foul was called. Team fouls are equal at 2 apiece now. That foul was on Brandon Lane, his first. Atwood will trigger it in and get it out to Featherling. He's back out there playing with 2 personal fouls and almost loses the ball and does. And here goes to McElravy. There's the alley-oop.
Goaltending.
And they're going to call goaltending. Yep. He touched the ball when it was in the cylinder. So they wiped that one off.
Getting a little too fancy. We don't have that big a lead right now.
Yeah. Got to make sure you get the bucket. Got to make sure. Atwood gets it across to Harris. Now in the corner to Featherling. He'll drive on Brandon Lane, and Lane's going to be called for the foul, and that's going to be his second.
Yep.
So now you're going to have Lane with 2 for Fairfield and Featherling with 2 for Cisne. That's 3 team fouls on the Mules, and Camden Robbins will check back in the game for Fairfield, replacing Brandon Lane. 3:34 to play in the half. Featherling has it on the left wing. He'll drive baseline against Pruitt. He's cut off, and he dribbles the ball on the end line. Good defense by Pruitt. McElravy will leave it to Massey. Now over to McElravy. To Zerlini. Back to McElravy. Long 3 on the way. Missed it. Rebound Featherling.
We went cold.
Yeah. I guess we jinxed them when we talked about how hot they were.
I guess so. Comes the Lady Mules across the floor now.
Yeah.
1,000-point scorer right there.
That's right. Leah Bowers. We'll see her in action in the 6:15 game tonight. They'll take on Weber Township. We'll have that one for you here on a separate link on the website. It's a turnover on the Running Lions. It'll go back to Fairfield. Colin Massey will bring it across over to Camden Robbins. Over to Pruitt now. Skips it over to Robbins. In the corner, Massey. Skips it all the way over here to Pruitt. He'll drive. Comes back out to Zerlini. He's open top of the key. Missed it. Robbins gets the rebound.
He went up.
He did. Back to Zerlini. Works inside the paint. Misses the turnaround, but Pruitt gets the rebound. Look at that pass.
That was a nice one.
Inside, McElravy missed, and the Mules can't buy a bucket right now.
Nope.
Just won't go down.
Good looks there, but just didn't get it in.
Good unselfish play, too.
Right.
2:09 to play in the half. Atwood has it for Cisne. In the corner to Hatcher. They have not let Hatcher shoot one shot from outside yet. Mules keep closing in on him pretty quick. He's not real tall, so he's got to have more shooting room. Featherling almost had it picked. Now here's a shot from Hatcher. Missed it.
Push on the back.
And on the rebound, we do have a foul.
21.
That's going to be Dawson Harris on the foul. Team fouls equal now, 3 apiece. That was the first on Harris. Minute 48 left in the half. Across the line, it's Massey giving it to Zerlini. Tried to go down to Robbins, but it went off his fingertips and out of bounds. Had the right idea.
Good thought.
Atwood will bring it up for Cisne. Driving baseline was Connor Brack, but he was cut off. Now out to Martinez, who's back in the game. Skips it over to Hatcher and throws it too far. Air melted out of bounds.
A little high.
Mules will control it with 1:17 to go here in the half. Up by 7. Somebody's calling me. I think they forgot we're doing a game. From the corner, here's a shot by Pruitt. Won't go. Rebound taken out of there by Featherling.
He had a good look, too.
Yeah, he did. Mules have gone a little cold here. Atwood working again against Massey. Drives inside, puts up the shot. That's a pretty good move for a freshman, isn't it?
That was a very nice move.
Cuts the lead back to 5. It's 25-20. Out it comes to McElravy. He'll drive. Tries to bounce pass into Camden Robbins, and it's taken away. Atwood with the steal. Cisne has time to get another quality shot off here before the half. We're down to 24 seconds left.
They've outscored us 8-5 in the second quarter.
They have, haven't they? Yeah. Atwood with it in the corner to Hatcher. We're down to 14. Here comes a trap by the Mules. And Kevin Bowen saw it, and he called timeout.
he saw it.
He was over there begging for it.
Yeah.
Timeout, timeout. He got his timeout, so we'll be back with more in just a moment.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
The band is whipping the crowd up into a frenzy here at the Mule Barn as we're enjoying Wednesday afternoon basketball live on AreaSports.net. It's 9 seconds to go here in the half. Cisne will have the ball in their front court, trailing it by 5. And as Jeff just mentioned a moment ago, Cisne has outscored Fairfield this quarter.
Yep, they have. Fairfield's only scored 5 points in the quarter and got 8 points for Cisne.
Yeah. It was 20-12 after the first quarter. Featherling will be the trigger man. I'm sure they'd like to get it into Connor Brack if they could. Here it comes to Hatcher. Hatcher better hurry. 5 seconds left. Down to 3. Now Brack's got it. He turns, he shoots, and he banked it in. They're going to count the bucket. They're going to count the bucket. Wow, what a shot by Connor Brack from the elbow on the turnaround. He banked it in right before the horn. And, you know, I was watching his hand and watching the lights around the backboard at the same time, and I think he released it with about 0.7 of a second left, so I think the call was right.
Yeah, they made the right call.
By the officials. It was a good basket. So, you know, if you're Cisne, you got to feel pretty good with where you're at halftime.
Yeah, they're playing us pretty tough.
Coming into the Mule Barn here and down by only 3. We'll come back and take a look at the first half stats, let you listen to more of the band, and talk a little volleyball and football, too, all coming up here on AreaSports.net.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Back here at the Mule Barn, Randy Olson along with Jeff Wise, and Mick McGuire is on the camera for us this afternoon. The Mules lead it at halftime 25-22, and Jeff, Cisne again, they outscored the Mules in that second quarter. Fairfield got a little bit cold late in that second quarter, and Cisne took advantage of it, didn't they?
Yeah, Fairfield got cold, and Cisne, they got more patient. They were taking care of the ball a lot better that second quarter than they were the first. They were getting it down low to Connor Brack.
Mm-hmm. Brack's done a great job of rebounding. They got to keep him off that offensive glass if the Mules are going to continue to be successful, because he's had way too many offensive rebounds if you're a Fairfield fan. If you're a Cisne fan, you're delighted with how Brack is crashing the boards.
Yeah, he's crashing really nicely.
Yeah.
Good-sized lad.
On our video screen, you see the Fairfield Pep Band. Hey, they're breaking out the electric guitars now. Look out, man. We're going to have a little jam session here.
That's all right.
It's getting more and more like normal all the time. It's like a real basketball game now, even if it is on a Wednesday afternoon. Hey, tell us what we got statistically here at halftime, Jeff.
Okay, for Cisne, they had quarters of 12 and 10. They were led in scoring by Connor Brack, who had 12. Andon Atwood had 6. Gavin Featherling had a 3-pointer. And Jace Hatcher had a 2. For, like I say, quarters of 12 and 22, or 12, and now they've got 22, so they had 10 points in the second. For Fairfield, they had quarters of 20 and 5. They are led by Landon Zerlini with 7. Noah McElravy has 6. Colin Massey has 5. Lucas Halbert with the big 3-pointer there at the end of the first quarter. And Blake Pruitt has 2. For a total of 25.
So even though the Mules have only scored 25 points in the first half, they've had 5 different guys score.
Yeah, they passed it around nice. Cisne's got 4 guys in scoring.
Yeah. And the foul situation, I think both players have a player with 2 fouls, right?
Yeah, we got Featherling with 2 for Cisne, and I believe Brandon Lane has 2 for Fairfield.
All right. Well, you can hear the band playing in the background. It's a nice change of pace. Instead of having such a quiet gymnasium as what we've had in recent weeks while we've done this pandemic basketball. Volleyball starting next week. The Lady Mules will be at home. I think it's Wednesday and Thursday. Either that or it's Tuesday and Wednesday. It's the 17th and 18th. What's that? Is that Tuesday and Wednesday, or is that Wednesday, Thursday?
Hold on here. I'll tell you.
All right.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right. So Monday they'll travel to Johnson City. Tuesday, they're home here against Mount Carmel at 5:15 with the early starts there. And then Wednesday night, Hamilton County is here. So, Johnson City away on Monday, Mount Carmel here on Tuesday, Hamilton County here on Wednesday. So, jumping right into volleyball season. Chet Snyder and the girls ready to go. And like I said, they looked like they were in mid-season form when they were working out here before the game. And I was impressed. I mean, man, the spiking and the digs and the saves and the passing all looked very crisp, and I would think he would have to be happy.
I think he would be. A lot of these girls anymore, it's not like when you and I were playing. We only played when it's season.
Yeah.
A lot of these girls play
year-round.
Year-round, and
yeah.
So they're in shape all the time.
Yeah. And then football season. It's coming up on the 20th or 21st. Yeah, 20th. Yeah. Saturday the 20th will be the first football game. The Mules will be on the road at CZR, taking on the Christopher Ziegler Royalton. And, in fact, 4 of the 6 Mules football games are Saturday afternoon games. And 3 of the 6 games are at home, as the Mules will have Hamilton County, Edwards County, and El Dorado all here at home. They'll travel to CZR, Carmi, and Vienna. That first football game is away on Saturday, March 20th. That's just a week from this Saturday. And that'll be a 1 o'clock kickoff. And we're anticipating that there's going to be a lot more fans allowed in. They've set a 20% rule. The question is, what is 20%? Is that 400 or 500, or what is it? And then they've got the Black Diamond's going to decide how they're going to divvy it up between the home team and the visiting fans, because they want to make sure that all of the schools were doing exactly the same thing, which I think is the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's nice to let the away parents be able to see their kids play. I don't know, we may be able to get a lot in here. I heard we had a sign 10,000.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Somebody went out and changed the capacity sign out at the train yard and said, "Welcome to the train yard, capacity 10,000." So if you take 20% of 10,000, hey,
doing good.
You know, yeah, you're talking what, 2,000 people
there. You go.
Yeah, why not? It's looking better all the time.
Get half the town in.
Yeah, that's right. That's funny. That is funny, but, you know, the way that people are wanting to go to sporting events because they've been cooped up so long, I think if you did open it up, you'd probably get about 2,000 out there. If you really open it up.
I think you could.
Because people are ready to see things.
They'll probably be surprised, all the people outside the fence.
Yeah.
Watching from the train tracks.
Yeah, for sure. All right, teams are starting to come back out on the floor. We're a couple minutes away from the start of the second half, and we'll be back with more after we hear from some more of our sponsors. And again, here's the new sponsor that joined us starting today. If you're looking for a little getaway to a cabin down on the Ohio River, take a look at this. If you're looking for a weekend getaway or a unique vacation out in the wilderness and in a rustic environment, you need to try the Cedar Hill River Cabins. Located along the Ohio River just 5 miles from Elizabethtown, it's a great escape with nature and yet all the comforts of home. The Cedar Hill River Cabins, you got to see them for yourselves. There's 7 different cabins to choose from and everything you need to have a wonderful getaway. Find out more information by going on their website at cedarhillrivercabins.com.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
Back here at the Mule Barn as the Fairfield Pep Band is jamming on stage right now.
They're getting after it.
They are getting after it. And, of course, a very animated band director here at Fairfield that they're blessed to have.
Yes, he really gets the kids motivated.
He does.
Gets the crowd motivated.
Well, he sometimes acts like a kid himself, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You know? And I think the students like that and appreciate that, and they get into it and have a good time. So I'm just glad that, since we're allowing the football audience to be larger, they're also going to allow the band to play at football games. And so now the band has really something to play for.
That's
all this practice that they do and working on marching and stuff like that to actually get out there and march. And
that's
do
good.
something.
I live about 3 or 4 blocks from here, and I hear them outside practicing
okay.
once in a while.
Yeah. All right, everybody's huddling up. We're about ready for second half action here. What's the key to the second half here, Jeff, for the Mules?
I think the key to the second half is we may need to try to get the ball underneath a little bit, loosen that three-point shot up. We seem to go to it a lot, and we're not hitting it, so need to shake it up, keep up pressure defense.
Maybe get the ball in the Brandon Lane some.
Yeah, we're going to have to slow down Connor Brack underneath. He's a load.
All right, the teams do change ends, so Cisne coming towards our camera vantage point right now in the orange uniforms is Atwood. Has it. He's the young freshman out there running the point for the Running Lions. Gets it to Hatcher. Hatcher's double teamed. Gets it back to Atwood. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on the Mules.
It's Colin Massey's first. Team's first of the second half.
Lions basketball. They got a win last night against Christ-Our Rock, whereas the Mules won against El Dorado last night. Mules, almost threw it away. Hatcher didn't know it was coming, did he?
Yeah, he almost wasn't on this side of the half line.
Yeah. Over it goes to Featherling. Again, Featherling playing with 2 fouls, and Brandon Lane playing with 2 fouls for the Mules. Featherling out to Atwood. And he's harassed out there by Massey.
Looks like we're playing pretty tight this time.
The layup by Atwood, and he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket.
Colin Massey, his second, team second.
Fouled in the act of shooting, so that'll send Atwood to the line for a pair. Again, Fairfield led 20-12 after the first quarter, and lead 25-22 at the half. That's where we're still at. Free throw is good by Atwood. We'll have a girls' game after this. Varsity contest only, as Fairfield Lady Mules will take on the Weber Township Lady Trojans. They'll be on a separate link, of course, here on our website, but it'll tip off roughly 6:15. So we should do a pregame about 6:05 or thereabouts. And that ball almost gets away. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Mules. Yeah, if you're Cisne, you feel pretty good, only down by 1 at the Mule Barn. Here's a shot from Massey, and he rattles it home. It's a 3-pointer. 28-24. Here comes the trap again against Atwood.
Out of bounds.
And he lost it out of bounds. And that pressure defense paying dividends here for Fairfield. McElravy brings it across for Fairfield. Into Zerlini in the high post. He goes up and scores, and he's fouled. I think it might be on Featherling. Let's see. It is on Featherling. That'll be his third. They do count the bucket. Makes it 30-24, and Landon will be at the line for the and one. And he got it. Mules up by 7. So Cisne had got it to within 1. Now it's quickly a 6-0 run. Here comes that trap again. They try to get a bounce pass into Brack, but the ball's kicked out of bounds.
Mules defense seems to be a lot more active right now.
Yeah, more aggressive for sure. We talked about all the games that Fairfield's playing this week, 5 total, which really is tough on your legs. Inside, it goes to Featherling. He scores, and he's fouled.
Third foul on Brandon Lane.
Yes, so 3 on Blaine. Featherling at the line for the and one, and he got it. Got the shooter's roll that time. Cuts the lead back to 4. It's 31-27. And it looks like Eric Rogers getting ready to check in for the Mules. Here's Zerlini.
Felt it.
He is behind the three-point line. I wasn't sure he was behind it, but they signaled a 3. It was very close. Mules back up by 7. Atwood across to Hatcher now for Cisne. Tries to drive. He's cut off. Now back out to Featherling. Here is the alley-oop. They throw it down low to Brack, and it's slapped out of bounds by the Mules as they reacted. Otherwise, Brack had a layup.
He had a layup, or Brandon Lane was going to get his 4th.
Yeah, you're right. All right, Brandon Lane's going to sit down with the 3 fouls. Checking in is Eric Rogers. Mules lose some size with that substitution, but definitely have another shooter, another ball handler out there.
There's a turnover.
Yep, turned right into the hands of Colin Massey. Ahead to Zerlini. He'll let it fly, and he got it. Bingo, bango. It's a 10-point Mules lead, 37-27. Again, the trap. Atwood gets around it. Takes it all the way in, missed the shot. Mules have it. And that's carrying the basketball, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Can't palm it quite that way. Can out in the playground.
You can.
We used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have any referees out there.
Right. Called our own fouls and our own turnovers, but nobody turned the ball over. Not in those days.
Hardly ever fouled either.
That's right. Here's Featherling, and he's going to be fouled by Rogers, I believe. So he was trying to make a move to the basket. It's a non-shooting foul to be out of bounds to Cisne on the baseline.
Fourth foul on the Mules.
Atwood will trigger it in, and he comes into Brack. Brack pump fakes, goes up strong, scores. I'll tell you, he's tough cookie in there.
He is.
Nice post player.
He is a nice player.
Connor Brack, he's a senior. They'll miss him when he graduates. There's a long shot that's missed, but the follow by Zerlini won't go, and we got a foul underneath. McElravy initially missed the shot. Zerlini got the rebound and got hammered after the shot, so it's not a shooting foul.
Connor Brack picked up that foul, his first, team second.
You know, as aggressive as he's been, to only have 1 foul,
that's right.
Really something, really, when you think about it. Hey, we got timeout on the court. We'll take 1, 2, and be right back.
Whether you're being cautious by staying close to home or life has just been a little too busy, you can still take advantage of the unique products and services we've designed with you in mind. You can now open and apply for a variety of checking accounts online and receive the benefits that come along with them, including high interest or cash back with a Moolah account, protection beyond your bank account with Secure Plus, online and mobile banking, and local customer and community service. Simply visit us at fnbcommunitybank.com. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
You know, it's good to see the cheerleaders on the floor cheering like they've always wanted to all year.
Right.
You know, until now they've had to either be on the stage or they've had to be way over here on the side and not really out on the floor facing the crowd, but now they're able to do that, and it's good to see that.
That is very nice.
Okay, back to live action. It'll be Fairfield basketball on the baseline. Massey into Zerlini. Out it comes to Pruitt. Leaves it for Zerlini. He'll let it fly. Missed it.
Too hard.
And rebound Cisne as Brack clears it out to Atwood. Here comes another Mules trap. Atwood's in trouble. He gets it across.
Ball.
And taken away by the Mules. Zerlini has it. Throws it ahead to a streaking Eric Rogers, who scores. Touchdown pass to Rogers. A nice play.
That was a very nice way to run the floor, Eric.
Yeah. Eric was running that post pattern route there, and quarterback Zerlini hit him. They're practicing a little football there, weren't they?
Could be.
Lions back in the front court.
Almost a walk there.
Over to Hatcher. Inside to Brack. Gathers the ball up. Missed it that time. Featherling fights for it. He gets it. Tries to get it to Hatcher, and Eric Rogers slaps it out of bounds. And
number 5 for Cisne, he's going to get that foul.
Hatcher on the foul, yep. Into the ball game for the Mules, Noah Barger. 5'10" junior. So you got McElravy, Barger, and Rogers out there as the guards. Also out there you got Dylan Best and Zerlini. And Landon's got it right now. Drives, goes up between two defenders. Missed the shot, but he's fouled.
Looks like Connor Brack's going to pick that one up, I think. 3-0.
They said he was not shooting.
Gavin Featherling's 4th.
Yeah, it sure is, isn't it? That's a problem for Coach Kevin Bowen of Cisne Lions, as Russell Best will check in the game for Featherling. He'll be sitting there for a while. Pass comes into Zerlini.
Time left.
Right. Zerlini on the turnaround, short.
Follow.
And there's the tip in by Noah Barger. Right place at the right time. Nobody boxed him out.
No.
12-point Mule lead. That's the biggest of the game as they get it across to Hatcher. Hatcher over to Best. Inside to Atwood. He's going to be fouled on the floor, they say, before the shot. So it'll be Lions ball out of bounds on the baseline.
Noah Barger's first foul. Team's 5th.
And they throw it right in the hands of Noah McElravy. Another Lions turnover. You've had a bunch of them. Here's a drive by McElravy. He's fouled. Shot does not fall, but he'll go to the line.
Looks like that'll be Atwood.
Camden Robbins getting ready to check in the game for the Mules. Martinez on the foul, and McElravy at the line. Nails it. Team fouls are equal at 5 apiece now. 42-29. We got 2:54 left here in the third quarter.
Got them both.
It was a 3-point game at halftime.
I think Coach McElravy had a little talk.
Yeah, I think he probably did. A little motivational speech.
Yep.
Yep. Cisne gets it into Brack, but it's taken away. Dylan Best has it. He thinks about going coast to coast. Now he'll leave it to the trailer, and they'll set it. Here's Camden Robbins over to Best in the corner. He'll line one up, and it just won't go down. It's like the Weber Township Trojans have arrived. The Lady Trojans, who will be taking on the Lady Mules, have entered the gym. They're probably surprised to see a boys' game going on, aren't they?
Probably are.
Yeah, unique arrangement today. Foul on the Mules as Atwood tried to take it down the paint. And that'll send Andon Atwood to the line. Well, as a freshman, he's certainly got a lot of valuable experience this year.
He does. He looks
going to help him for the future.
Looks experienced already.
Yep. He makes that first free throw, 43-30. Back in the game is Brandon Lane for the Mules. So you got Best, Lane, Robbins, Barger, and also checking back in Colin Massey. That's the 5 on the floor for the Mules now. As Atwood connects. Back to a 12-point game. Here's Massey down the lane.
Got the roll.
He got the roll, yeah. Had just the right amount of spin on it. Count the bucket, and he gets fouled and goes to the line. Terrence Martinez on the foul, his second. And he
got another roll.
Thought that ball was going to come to a stop there. Back of the iron. Mules showing the pressure defense. Lions get it in. Atwood brings it up. Here comes another trap. They get rid of it over to Martinez.
Another steal.
They throw it ahead to Barger. Touchdown pass is good. Mules are looking up the court and making some great passes.
Like Coach McElravy, he's trying to keep the guards fresh.
Yeah.
Keep switching the guards out more than the big guys.
Yeah, you got a couple more big games coming up this week. Need some fresh legs. And you got Carmi on Friday, and you got Centralia on Saturday. Inside.
Somebody's hurt.
Yeah, Connor Brack could not score, and Atwood is down. He is down. I don't know if he got stepped on after.
I think Connor Brack came down on him after he shot that one.
Yeah, he's kind of holding his ankle there, or his leg. Well, you sure hate to see that.
Yeah.
For anybody. The trainer on duty here from Wabash General Hospital that's going to assess the situation.
Had a lot of bodies under there.
Yeah,
at once.
It got kind of crowded, didn't it? Well, and if Connor Brack falls on you, you're probably going to feel it. You know, he's a pretty good sized lad.
About like a tree falling on you.
Yeah. But Andon Atwood is up.
He's up walking.
Kind of gingerly.
Yep.
But he's up. So they've got somebody in the game to replace him. Need to wipe up some of that perspiration. And it's going to be Cisne ball, is that right? Yeah. Minute 22 to go here in the third quarter. Featherling will trigger it in. Again, he's playing with 4 fouls. As they come into Brack. And that's knocked away.
Could be a dunk.
Could be. Landon on the flush. Landon Zerlini dunks it down with authority. And the Mules go up 50-31. Here's Featherling again. Out it comes to Best. Try to make a diagonal pass to Featherling, but the Mules read it.
Here we go.
Another long pass to Robbins. He leaves it to the man behind him, and there's the bucket. Very unselfish. The scoring on that play was McGuire Taylor, and you know Camden could have easily turned and scored on that play, but he gave it to his teammate. Good play, and Camden Robbins will exit the game, and checking back in will be Noah McElravy. So that bucket counts, and it'll be McGuire Taylor at the line for the N1. Lefty got it. 53-31. You'd never know it was a 3-point game at halftime now, would you?
No. Mules have cranked the defense up and got some transition going.
What was that you said about a motivational speech at halftime?
I think Coach Scott gave him one.
Featherling with the tip in there for Cisne. Down to 19 seconds left. Mules look to be playing for one shot here at the end of the quarter.
It looks like Scott's trying to keep the guard play especially fresh. He's rotating them in quite a bit. Not doing the line change per se.
Here's McElravy for three, and he got it. Right before the horn, a strong third quarter there for the Mules. And after three, they lead it 56-33, and we'll be back with more from the Mule Barn in a moment.
Whether you're being cautious by staying close to home or life has just been a little too busy, you can still take advantage of the unique products and services we've designed with you in mind. You can now open and apply for a variety of checking accounts online and receive the benefits that come along with them, including high interest or cash back with a Moolah account, protection beyond your bank account with Secure Plus, online and mobile banking, and local customer and community service. Simply visit us at fnbcommunitybank.com. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
Back to Mule Barn, we had some fireworks that quarter, didn't we, Jeff?
Yeah, we did. Fairfield outscored Cisne that quarter. Looked like 21-11.
Wow, what a quarter. Again, it was a 3-point game at halftime, and now it's all Mules. They lead it by 23 here. And I think you made a very good observation there where Coach McElravy is rotating his guards in, trying to give them some rest because he's got the big game with Carmi on Friday. And, of course, turn around and play a daytime game that afternoon at Centralia.
Right.
And you want to have some legs left for that, for sure.
I think another thing here, Cisne doesn't have a real deep bench, so I think he's trying to keep the guard play pressured.
Yeah.
Pressured up so that we can get steals.
Blake Pruitt out there right now with Colin Massey. Pruitt dishes it to Lane and scores. Nice feed to Brandon Lane. Mules offense clicking now. Lions back in the front court with Hatcher. They go down low to Brack, but it's thrown away. Massey throws it deep for Zerlini.
Tracked it down the corner.
Here's Pruitt.
Oh.
Throws it behind him to Lane. He stops and left it short. Featherling with the rebound. Had the right idea.
He did.
Looked real good out there. We are in the fourth quarter. 7:02 to play in the game. Here's Featherling with the jumper and missed it. McElravy with the rebound. To Lane in the corner. Or excuse me, that's Massey. Now it's Lane in the opposite corner, and he missed it. Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Zerlini. No JV contest tonight, varsity only. Just don't have quite the numbers to do that with at Cisne. And no JV in the girls' game tonight. It'll just be a varsity only as Lady Mules will take on Weber Township. There's a nice diagonal pass to Lane.
Oh, he didn't finish.
Well, that was a pretty pass.
It was.
Atwood back across for Cisne. Over to Hatcher. Featherling with it. Screen by Brack, but doesn't result in much because Atwood has it again. Atwood will put up a three ball, wouldn't quite go, a little short.
Rebound by Zerlini.
And Landon brings it up himself. He'll stop and pop. Too strong. Rebound by Russell Best, and he'll leave it for Atwood. Like Lucas Halbert's getting ready to come back in the game for Fairfield. There's Hatcher fouled in the corner by McElravy. And that'll send Jace Hatcher to the line for three for free throws.
Michael Ravy's second foul. Team 7.
First one rolls in for Jace. Hatcher's a senior and Brack's a senior, so they're going to be wrapping up their careers this week for the Running Lions. And another senior coming in the game for the Mules, Lucas Halbert, who hit that 3 right before the horn at the half. When his body wasn't even really completely squared up, but he still got it to go. And
nope, he did a nice job with it, though.
He did. Hatcher hits all 3 of them. 5:17 to play in the game. Mules in the front court. Halbert over there to Pruitt. Now it comes to Massey. Halbert going to fire it.
He got it.
Man, he is on fire. That time he was squared up.
He was.
Nice. No doubter that time. Much to the delight of the crowd. Yeah, this crowd is making some noise for 50 people. There's Atwood with a nice jumper from the right wing.
Yeah, they're pretty noisy for no more people in here.
That one won't go for Massey. Lions have it. And there's a layup up and in by Russell Best. 4:22 left. Here's Pruitt, top of the key. He got it. Write it down. Another 3 ball for the Mules.
He's got a nice stroke. He really shoots the ball well.
That one was in all the way, wasn't it?
It looked good out of his hands.
Ball is stripped by Pruitt as it went inside there to Brack. But it'll be off the Mules. And we got a whole new 4 coming in here for the Mules. But we're going to have a mask timeout before we do that. So we'll take timeout and be right back with more.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
In today's environment, being able to do all of your banking from home is not only convenient, but a necessity. People's National Bank makes it easy for you to do your banking without actually going to the bank. From online banking, mobile banking, free mobile deposit, to transferring funds and paying bills, it's easy and convenient for you to do your banking all from your mobile phone or computer. Get started by going to peoplesnationalbank.com to sign up for online banking today. People's National Bank, making it easy to bank from anywhere. Member FDIC.
Back here at Fairfield, Cisne will have the ball as the pass comes in the corner, and the shot is missed there by Russell Best. But they get the rebound. Featherling has it. He'll go back up with a baseline jumper. Won't go. Mules secure the ball this time as Barger has it. Got Barger out there along with McGuire Taylor, also Camden Robbins,
Dylan
Best, and Lucas Halbert. Barger directing some traffic out there. Leaves it to Taylor. Halbert with it again.
Whoop.
And a traveling violation.
Got caught with that one.
Yep.
Drug the foot a little. Kind of looked like they're trying to maybe feed Halbert.
3:12 left in the game. Atwood in the front court for Cisne. Almost a steal.
That would have been a dunk.
Connor Brack gets it back. In the corner to
Nice
Hatcher.
shot.
Hatcher buries it. McGuire Taylor. Ooh. To Halbert again. To Best as the Mules run a little weave out there. Halbert's going to let it fly. Missed that one a little strong this time. And Atwood with the rebound. Atwood's going to stop and pop. He might have got fouled. Ball goes out of bounds. They say he hit the ball out, so it'll be Cisne ball. In the game is Harris and Martinez.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he got fouled or if our guys fouled themselves.
Featherling will trigger it in. Comes to Connor Brack, and he had it stripped, but also they called the foul on Robbins. He was off to the races, and you know what was going to happen that time.
He was going to slam it.
Maybe we would have seen a windmill.
Could be. I'm sure he's practicing.
He can probably do it. As high up as he can jump. Connor Brack missed that one. That was a little too strong. Oop. Off the Mules as Dylan Best had it slip off his fingertips. 2:21 left. Featherling gets it in the corner to Brack.
Little mismatch there.
Taken away by the Mules. McGuire-Taylor. There is a layup up and good by Barger. I think he was turning around and seeing where Camden was.
I think he was.
They had their ideas of doing something there. And the shot from the corner won't go. Minute 55 left. McGuire-Taylor to Halbert. He'll fire another one. Got it. That is 3 3-pointers for the senior, Lucas Halbert. He's having fun.
He is.
And Coach McElraby's going to clear the bench.
It's good to see him get some playing time.
He's part of that practice squad that puts in a lot of time in practice, you know. You got to have guys like that to be on your scout team, you know, to play the role of the other guys. Layup underneath won't go. Ball's out of bounds. In the game for the Mules will be Eric Rogers, also checking in Regan Taylor, Blaine Milner, Nick Easton, and also Luke Duckworth in the game with 1:25 left. Featherling out front. Shot won't go by Martinez. Mules have it. There's a shot up and in by Regan Taylor. He says, I want my name in the scorebook too. Well, it is now.
It is now.
Here's Featherling. Won't go. Rebound by Rogers. Rogers in the corner to Easton.
Jump ball.
Yep, they're going to give it to Cisne with 52 seconds left. Well, believe it or not, this was a 3-point game at halftime, but it's been all Mules in the second half.
Yeah, they cranked it up second half.
They sure have.
I think Cisne may have run out of gas a little bit, too.
Yeah. Nick Easton takes it away for the Mules. He throws it up the court to Taylor. Taylor's going to take it in and score again. 2 buckets for Regan Taylor here in the fourth quarter. Featherling will walk it up. You know, I'm impressed that Featherling's played a quarter and a half with 4 fouls.
He's done a nice job staying in the game.
Yeah, he has. He drives inside, and he's going to get fouled.
He picked up 2 pretty early.
Yeah, sure did. Gavin will go to the line with 20 ticks left on the clock. Again, we'll have girls basketball for you right after this on a separate link on our website. Fairfield Lady Mules against the Weber Township Lady Trojans. Second one by Featherling will not go. There's the follow. That won't go either. By Best. Mules with the rebound. I think they're going to just dribble it out. Eric Rogers has it. That's going to be another W for the Mules. They're going to go to 14-1 on the season. Yep, that is your final. 73-44 is the final. The Mules win it 14-1 on the year, and they'll take on the Carmi Bulldogs at Carmi on Friday night.
That should be a pretty good game down there.
Well, they don't like each other,
no.
So it probably will be a good game. It's always a rivalry. Always has been, dating back 100 years in the NEC. And then Saturday, the Mules will travel to Centralia to Trout Arena to play the Orphans in a triple header. Freshman game at noon, followed by JV and varsity. We'll be up there at Centralia to bring you all three of those games here on AreaSports.net. It's going to be the first time they've let us into Centralia's gym to video stream in 10 years, and we appreciate them doing that. They've always kind of had a no video policy here since they built the new gym, but they're letting us in because of all the COVID situations, so we appreciate that. We look forward to being there for the final game of the year when the Mules take on the Orphans. Jeff is working on our stats. You got them?
I got them.
Man, you are quick. Holy cow. What you got?
You want me to go ahead here?
Go ahead, sure.
All right. For the Cisne Lions, it must be 6 o'clock. My fire pager's going off.
Uh-oh.
6 o'clock, let's see, Cisne Lions, they were led in scoring by Connor Brack, who had 14 points. Andon Atwood had 12. Jace Hatcher with 11. Gavin Featherling with 9. And Russell Best with 2. Headquarters of 12, 10, 11, and 11 for their score. For the victorious Fairfield Mules, they were led in scoring by Landon Zerlini with 20. Colin Massey and Noah McElravy both had 11 each. Then we go to Lucas Halbert with 9 points on 3 threes.
Yeah, big game for him.
Noah Barger had 8. Blake Pritt with 5. Regan Taylor off the bench with 4. McGuire Taylor with 3. And Brandon Lane with 2. The Mules had quarters of 20, 5, 21, and looks like about, my math's not very good. Anyway, they had 73. Mules win by a score of 73-44 tonight.
Yeah, and people would find it hard to believe it was a 3-point game at halftime, would they, when you look at this final score? But something happened in that locker room at halftime. I'm not sure what. But,
I don't know.
They came out very inspired in the second half. They sure did.
Pulled away at the end.
They did, and they shot the ball well. And I think, listening to your stats, I think we had what? Mules had what, 9 players in the scoring column?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good. 9 guys in the scoring column. All right. Well, that's a wrap on this one. We're going to get out of here and clear off and then reset things. And on a separate link on the website, you'll be able to watch Lady Mules basketball. As you see the Lady Mules warming up out there right now. They're getting ready to take on the Weber Township Lady Trojans. Weber is in the building as well. And we'll bring you that action. Tip-off scheduled for 6:15, but who knows? They might start a little bit early since the boys' game got done a little bit early. We'll see. But be watching for the stream to start here momentarily on the separate link here on the website.